Hamnet by Maggie O'Farrell. The Latin Quarter. The novel opens with an introduction to the main characters and setting of the story, Elizabethan England, specifically the town of Stratford-upon-Avon. We meet the young couple at the heart of the story, Agnes and Will, and get a sense of their unconventional relationship. The fledgling. This section focuses on the early years of Agnes and Will's marriage, as they navigate the challenges of starting a family and making the life together. We also get a glimpse of Will's budding career as a playwright. The coat. In this section, Agnes and Will's marriage is put to the test when their young son, Hamnet, falls ill. We see Agnes's fierce determination to save her child, and the toll that this crisis takes on the family. The bridge. Hamnet's illness reaches a critical point, and Agnes and Will are forced to make a difficult decision. This section explores the themes of grief, loss, and the weight of parental responsibility. The dig. After Hamnet's death, the family is left to grapple with their grief in different ways. Will becomes increasingly absorbed in his work, while Agnes seeks solace in her own spiritual practices. The return. Will returns to Stratford after a prolonged absence, and Agnes is forced to confront the changes that have taken place in their relationship. Meanwhile, their daughter Judith struggles to come to terms with the loss of her twin. The journey. Will embarks on a journey to London, where he hopes to make a name for himself as a playwright. This section explores the world of the Elizabethan theatre, and the challenges that Will faces as a newcomer to the scene. The plague. London is hit by a devastating outbreak of the plague, which has far-reaching consequences for Will and his family. This section delves into the social and political upheaval of the time, as well as the personal tragedies that befall the characters. The forest. Will retreats to the countryside to escape the chaos of London, and finds himself in a strange and unsettling situation. This section explores themes of isolation, madness, and the power of the natural world. The knot. The novel reaches its conclusion with a poignant reflection on the ties that bind us to the people we love, even after they are gone. This section brings the story full circle, returning to the moment of Hamnet's birth and exploring the legacy that he left behind. Hamnet by Maggie O'Farrell is a beautifully written and deeply moving novel that explores themes of love, loss, grief, and the bonds that connect us to the people we love. It is a powerful reminder that even in the face of tragedy, there is still beauty to be found in the world, and that the ties that bind us to one another are ultimately what make life worth living.